And a Republican Senator, John Kennedy, serves on the Judiciary Committee. Senator, good morning to you. You're listening to that report. I'm going to play for you a moment, July of 2016. Here's James Comey when he ran the FBI. Watch it.
I know there will be intense public debate in the wake of this recommendation, as there was throughout the investigation. What I can assure the American people is that this investigation was done honestly, competently, and independently. No outside influence of any kind was brought to bear.
Now we have the indication that DOJ perhaps said take a knee on this one, Senator. What's the truth in this?
I don't know, Bill, but we better find out. I mean, this is just disgusting. 99% of the men and women at the FBI and at Justice are good people, but you've got a small minority over there, or you did, maybe you still do. Most of them appear to be anti-Trump, though I'm sure there's some that are anti-Clinton, but they want to act on their political beliefs. And then they want to go out and sell books. I listened to Andy McCabe on Sunday. You know, he acts like butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. This guy is trying to sell a book. Everybody forgets he was fired for lying to the FBI and getting involved in politics, and now this with Lisa Page. Look, these people have hurt badly the premier law enforcement agency in all of human history. And we're going to have to work really hard to build back the reputation of the FBI, because it is a well-deserved good reputation for most of the agents there.
Is it your sense that Bob Mueller's trying to wrestle with this, quite literally?
I hope so. And if he doesn't, I hope that Chairman Graham, the head of the Senate Judiciary Committee, will. We've got to lance this boil. Now, it's okay to have political beliefs. This is America. But if you work for the FBI or the Justice Department, you cannot act on them. And at the root of this problem, you have a select group of people over there who think they're smarter and more virtuous than ordinary Americans, and that ordinary Americans aren't smart enough to choose for themselves. So these people over at the FBI, the small group, have to put their thumb on the scale and guide the American people to make the correct choice. Give me a break. Yeah. The arrogance.
Well, we're going to see Paul Manafort in court here in a moment. What do you think this week is going to reveal? There's a lot of action on the legal front, Senator. What is your sense of that?
Well, I don't have any sympathy for Mr. Manafort. He's pleaded guilty. Well, no, he was convicted of bank fraud and tax fraud. Now, there was no evidence of any collusion with Russia or any of that, but bank fraud and tax fraud are serious offenses against the American people. And he's always played on the margins, and I think I've called him a sleazoid, and he is. So I don't have any sympathy for him.
Last point here on this resolution, emergency declaration on behalf of the president. You came out with a kind of a surprising comment yesterday. You said you thought the president was going to lose before, and now you're not so sure. What changed?
I'm not sure. There are a handful of Republicans who want to support the president, and they believe in border security, but they believe that the National Emergencies Act is unconstitutional. And my point is, okay, you may be right. But in the meantime, the president is not using any power that he doesn't have. And you know why he has it? Because Congress gave it to him. Now, maybe Congress shouldn't have, but the cow is out the barn. And that's why I think that what the president's doing is well within his power. I'm going to vote to support him, and I think he'll win in court. In the meantime, if we want to reform the National Emergencies Act, I like to think the president would join with us and try to improve it. And that may be a way to get more Republicans on board. I'm not predicting it'll happen, but I'm more optimistic today than I was yesterday.
Interesting to follow. Senator, good to have you back. Like butter in your mouth, right? Okay? That's the line of the morning so far, until that is topped. Thank you, Senator, for your time.